Well, this year, as you can see, I went a little gorgeously overboard with my garden. Been planning it out all winter and picked out the plants that I really wanted and that would do well in my zone. So I just put these maple red petunias today here to put some red to keep the eye going with the red I have at the end of the yard. My hydrangea bushes that I got 3 seasons ago are doing beautifully. More hydrangeas. I put in a fire chief arborvitae. I put in a few of them actually. My Sun King Aurelia, Joe Pye weed, ruby sweetbush, ruby spice, and my oak leaf hydrangea that I hope I see flowers. It's a snow queen, so it should be huge. I got my little Arnold Sentinel pine. It grows about 10 feet tall with an aster behind it. I put more maple red petunias here. They're beautiful. The color is just, I couldn't walk out of the nursery without it. Look at all these beautiful, they look fallish. My die-hard ferns that come out of my porch every year, I love it. So I moved everything away from the house and away from the falling snow this year. I have another ruby spice here. The Creeping Jenny creeped for sure. It's beautiful. I got a ruby spice and 2 fothergillas here. They're going to look beautiful in the fall. Spirea, love it here. Catmint, Nepeta, comes up every year. And it's gorgeous. I put in all this new stuff. A couple trees. I moved my obedient plants over here from the side. The Humelo stachys. I love this plant. Love, love, love. Coneflowers. More spireas. My Barabas. My heathers are slow growing, but I love heathers. I'm going to keep on getting them to grow. My drift roses, beautiful here this year. A little wormwood. And this Invincible too was crushed by the snow, and this is a die-hard plant. I gotta tell you, I really didn't think it was gonna come back, and it's really, really tough. More Joe Pye weed. Next season I'm gonna move this over there because it's really too tall for this spot. Veronica, beautiful Veronica. My beauty berry is doing well over here. Thyme that I put in from seed last year, doing well. Some potted plants I worked on yesterday. The hydrangea, beautiful hydrangea. I didn't have any spot for, so I put it here in the shade. My delphiniums are blooming. We have all these hostas and still be getting ready to bloom. My heuchera is bloomed. This spirea bushes, I just am so happy with them. I love these shrubs. I mean, they're just gorgeous. Beautiful. I'm waiting for my gay feather to flower. I got 3 of them, one there, and one over there. My Deutzia already bloomed, white flowers. More of this beautiful spirea. Just love it. Have some sedum here, some fall. I'm mixing the fall. I planned it out how things would bloom, and it worked out gorgeously. All the red stuff is blooming now, red and pink, purple. And then next month, everything yellow and orange will bloom. And the leaves on these dogwoods and other bushes will turn beautiful colors. My other gay feather. Some mountain hydrangeas, tough stuff hydrangeas. Another Sun King Aurelia. Juniper tree. I mean, there's much, much more, but this is so many more plants in the ground than last year. So many more. And I try to keep it native, you know. I have another beautyberry here. Sneezeweed, bee balm, lots of bee balm. The Jacob Klein is the most beautiful crowning jewel of bee balm ever. I have some common bee balm here. It's gonna bloom soon in lavender. Foliage on these are beautiful. The flowers were pretty too. This goat's beard, I love the foliage more than the flower. So I'm really keeping it for the foliage. I think the foliage is gorgeous. And here I have planted, I just threw some seed in here. I'm waiting for it to grow. Zinnias, lots of different zinnias I put in there. I'm hoping they get enough sun to grow. I did these by seed too. My riot of wildflowers. I just love this little patch. I think this is my favorite thing of everything that I put in the ground this year. And it's just so adorable. I love it so much. A rock garden that I created. Now the reason being behind these rock gardens are the plows came and they took up half my yard, which is why that wildflower patch is there. I just mixed a couple bags of dirt with some fertilizer, threw it in that hole that the plow made, took my grass out, and just made sure it never dried out, and seeded it, and this is what happened. It's gorgeous. And so I decided to move rocks from the back of my property up here to make a little rock garden to kind of keep the plows out of my yard. And you know, it does a lot of damage. They think because I have this big yard here, they can pile everybody's snow here, and that's just not going to happen this year. This is it. It's looking gorgeous. I originally had the yard, I was going to have it out here, but I didn't like the line. It just cut the house off too much, so I just kept it in line with the driveway and front of the house. So my goal is pretty soon you won't be able to see my front windows, and that's what I'm going for. And I'll have some more shade from these trees. Believe it or not, a lot of these plants, they say full sun, but they really do better in part shade. So they'll be fine when that grows up and gets mature. It's a prairie fire crabapple. And I have a Showtime crabapple right there in front of the other door. And that is it. That is my, oh, and that I grew from seed. Those, I can't remember what you call them, but that was seed this winter. Gorgeous. My gorgeous, gorgeous yard. I love it so much.